Hello everyone, welcome back to our session. I think so. We are live properly. So we are starting with the sessions, which is about system design practicing. So now we have project 3, which is actually a next level thing, and we will be seeing the real world step instead of for now. We are observing the just coding in the code structure. Now we are begin with thing. Let's just check we are live or not. Just for a second. Let's check the voice. Yeah, it's audible properly. Let's start our session. So welcome to our sessions, and here we are practicing system design and many other practice sessions. So join us and grow together. Let's grow together. Share your queries, share your projects, ideas that we are working on. So it will be empowering everyone, and we can all be positive environment, and together we grow. So what we have here, we have a project 3 in today's session, which is the interactive visual notification center. In real world web architecture like Facebook or a GitHub notification, we use the exact same observer pattern central hub you just built, but instead of using console.log, we hook the subscriber service up to real visual HTML elements on a browser screen using the vanilla document object model DOM and browser event listener. Oh, so here we are entering with the DOM manipulation. So let's just see how does it work. DOM. So object or document object model just which means we will be entering with the real projects which is accessing in the our local machine for now, which is main interacting with HTML dynamic data details we will be working on. So web flow architecture, we are having a web flow architecture. So what does this mean? Okay, let's just understand how the web UI architecture flows. So today we will be gonna create a next level scene we are seeing now. User types type text plus click send. Okay, browser click event notifications hubs. User types text plus click send. Okay, the browser click event notifications hub. Okay, so handle subscriptions and broadcast data. Concurrently broadcast payload to all listening UI areas. Global alert feed append new visual HTMLs alert card dynamically. Navbar batch counter reads payload data and increments. Okay, so let's see. It's by seeing this, it's actually amazing. Let's just little bit uh, broad the screen so we can understand. Mm-hmm. So we are going to create a actual real world thing. Your architectural requirements blueprint. Let's just screen the full screen for now. Okay, so what is the question we are having? Your architecture requirements blueprint. Since you are running your JavaScript environment, we will structure this in a unified copy pasteable script containing a mock HTML layout injected straight into memory. You need to build three distinct architectural layer. The core event engine notifications hub. The private state is topics. Okay. The method subscribes topic callbacks and publish topic date. Exactly like your central hub code utilizing promise.all to broadcast event concurrently. Okay. Some kind of little bit having the previous version of a code relativity with it. Along with this, what we have seen, mm, visual list append services global alert feed. This class targets a visual UI area placeholder div element. It implements an update notifications payload method. Inside this method, use the document.create okay element div. Let's have a clean understanding what we are going to create. How to think like a front-end systems engineer. Okay. Mm, I'm a little bit confused what we have to do. The sandbox setup ready to write codes. Copy and paste the absolute structural blueprint into your scratch part file. It injects a virtual container setup into your execution context so you can immediately experiment with visual DOM commands. Okay, which means we don't have to use anything else, right? Let's just try it out so we can understand what does this mean. So we have a code, couple of code. If we run this, what we are going to see? JS DOM. Hmm, I don't think critical the browser. Okay, today. Yeah, actually, we are preparing some stuff for today's sessions, which is today we are like just a second. What we are doing today? Preparing with the project 3 is a real world project entity. Let's just come to my questions towards. So we have the interactive visual notification center. So what we are doing in the just a code stuff today, we will be going to see with the live actual implementations of that code. So what you see when you type a message and send click, how the notification system works. We will try to do something realistic this time with engaging with using the DOM here. So welcome to our today's session, Sahil, and we are happy you are back again. So let's start. Let's have a understanding what we have to do. The real world web architecture like Facebook or GitHub notifications, we use the exact same observer pattern central hub you just built. But instead of using console.log, we hook the services up to real visual HTML elements on a browser screen using the vanilla document object model and browser event listener. Okay, the web architecture flow user types text click send. Okay, this is the whole thing that we are going to do perform. Let's just can we copy this? Okay, let's try to copy this. Okay, so this is the architecture actually we are trying to build. We have Excel draw, so let's take the help of this and paste here. So this what we need to build. So today's our target and we will try to create this thing. It's like this. You can say this user type text. So some we have to create a box container where user can type a text and click send. So browser click event. The notifications hub we created and it will handle the subscription and broadcast data like we are doing for now in the coding area. Now we are going to see how it will access and managing all the things in the actual live DOM. So let's give a try to it. Back to the question. The architectural requirement blueprint. Since you are running a JavaScript environment, we will structure this as a unified copy pastable script containing a mock HTML layout injected straight into a memory. Okay, it's better today we go with the VS Code, I think so. Let's create a text index.html for now and have a doc type. Okay, along with this, we will try to have as a script.js. So here we will be having a script tag which we will be using this today. Uh, let's give a try today. Okay, let's close this. So today we will be trying with the VS Code. Let's just start. Okay. So what we have actually is here. Let's copy this code first of all and paste here for understanding what we are going to do here. Little bit big. I think your screen is visual clear. Just to check. Okay, I think so. We are better to go. Critical browser environment simulator for patches. This creates a virtual UI interactions. Let's now go with this thing. Avoiding this thing for now. Okay, so we have three defined data and the test cases. Okay. Okay, so back to the question, and let's just full screen this also, so we can easily swipe and understand. Just a second, taking a pause. So we are back again. Mm. So after drinking a lots of water, we are back again. So let's see what we have now. Mm-mm-mm. Since you are running a JavaScript environment, okay, unified memory copy and pastable script containing a mock HTML layout injected straight into memory. Okay, you need to build a three distinct architecture layer. Mm-mm. Okay, the core event is notification hub. Uh, that's a little bit big actually. Okay, now it's okay. Just a second. Mm-hmm. So we have a private state topics. Okay, let's go with the flow. In the notifications hub, the core engine event, we have a state variable method, like we have a subscribe, topic, callback, publish. Okay, let's create implement your concurrent pub subtopic registry here. We have topics, which is empty array. Okay, after that we have a subscribe. Okay, it's actually giving recommendation and it's a little bit irritation. So let me stop this. Mm, Copilot. Okay. Disable AI feature. So it's disable now. Let's just try. Okay. So back to our scene. So subscribe. We have a subscribe method done. After having a subscribe, in that we have a two parameter topic as well as callback. Okay. It's just literally similar to what we have last time done. Just advanced version we have. Now we have a publish. Apart from publish, okay, let's uh was it set too much? Mm-hmm. Why can't we have a both the time same? Just a second, I'm figuring out something. Can we have both together? No, I think so, it's not allowed in. No issue. Instead of playing, let's start. Okay, we are having here, right? So let's just start. The publisher also topic and data, topic and as well as data. Apart from that, exactly like your central hub coding, utilizing promised all to broadcast events. Okay. Mm, just a second, guys. Do we can do this? Yeah, I think so. We haven't done. Let's just mm, okay. Just a second. I'm closing this thing for now and opening here as the history. Mm, okay. Sorry for disturbance. It's took a little bit, but now we are back again, properly set up. Mm, It's taking a little bit time more. Sorry for the interruption. And we are good to begin again. Okay. So today it's just issue with our setup. So no issue. Let's carry on. Okay. So we are back again. We are having a core event. Okay. Topics we have been created. Method subscribe topic callback. Publish topic data. Okay. Exactly like your central hub coding. Utilize the promise dot all. Okay. We have a topic. So what we are going to do is just having a reference here. What we haven't done in the previous thing is central hub, right? Okay, so taking a reference what we have been done. So we have been created this time is a private. Okay, so what we will do, checking if uh, if this dot hashtag topics dot topic will be checked. If it is not, then it is push up. And in publish what we have been done, let's just check. We will be check the topic if this dot topic if array is not array, if it is null or something it will be a return, otherwise it will be okay. Got it. Well, let's give a try. Why to time waste? Just go with the flow. What we will use this dot hashtag for now. We will choose topics equals topic equals to array. Else what we will do after this dot topics, this dot hashtag topics. So just a clarification here, why we are using hashtag, this is a private variable and here it was a public variable. So for that reason we are using the hashtag, nothing else. After an topic dot push, and here we are giving the callback. Okay, so this callback function has been pushed into this. So now we are having this as a topic name and as a array. In that array we are pushing this. And for this thing we are as a async publish, and here what will check if first of all let array equals to this dot topics, which means hashtag topics dot topic. Okay, so yeah, correct. If array is not, then return. If it's there, then we will be do a try catch in that error. Console dot error equals to error, and here we can see that error. Yeah, right. Now we will go to grep, and now here we are going to call this array. So what we are going to do, array dot map In that map, we are passing a sync function. Okay. So what we are going to do is a sync, and here we got a callback function, right? What we will do is await CBF, yeah, and const response equals to this thing. After that, what we have been done, uh, we're not storing the response. Okay. Now we are storing the response. Mm-hmm. Okay, what we have been done here is not outside, but we have been done this. What we have been done is inside the map. Okay, let's be clear this thing. And here we are doing the try and catch error console dot error equals to error, and here we got error. Okay, this will be called inside this here. It's good. And here we were going to pass data. Okay, so this was the procedure we have been done the last time for the revisions, and just for easy purpose we are referring it and doing it, nothing else. So it will save our time also. Promise dot all response. Okay, no, not response, it will be just okay, this is the this we have been passed here. Apart from this, what is our questions telling is mm-hmm. Promise dot all. Okay, broadcast concurrently. Okay, so it has been done. The similar thing was going on, so we just try to do as this the previous code and take help of that. So what is the next thing? The visual list appended services. Okay, so we're done with the notifications up. The global alert feed, this class targets a visual UI area, a placeholder div element. Okay, it implements an update notification payload. Update notification payload. It implements an update. Okay, which is a payload. This is a notification payload method. Payload method. Update method. Inside this method, use document dot create element to build a clean alert card layout. Style it dynamically based on the payload type, success warning, and append it into the live page container using dot append child. Okay, so here these are the create dom dot create element and append child are the stuff of a DOM, document object model, which is means we are interacting with the HTML thing. So it's a dynamic way to create HTML. Okay, it's implement an update method. Inside this method, use document dot create. So here we are also having a steps. Let's little bit so we can see the step. Let's view, go to the view and word wrap, so we can easily check this thing. Okay. Yeah. Now it's clearly visible what we can see. Step A, create a brand new visual HTML element container card. Okay, so what we have been told is step A, to create a brand new visual HTML container card. So we're working with the React and other stuff, so we've little bit forgot how the native JavaScript works. So little bit okay, confused. Create a brand new visual HTML. So what we are doing is visual const card equals to we are using a document dot create element. So here we created an element. In this create element, tag name options. So like this, you can highlight and understand what data inside this parameter needed. So we little bit forgot about this, but we will be using this thing and taking a reference. Okay, it names a tag name of the element options. We have HTML object, HTML element, anchor element, and others thing. But what we need to do is create a brand new. Okay, we have been created a element, which is create element div. Uh, mhm. So this div we have creating using a div. So this div will be needed, okay, to build a clean alert card layout, style it dynamic based on payload type. Okay, type of a payload. How does the type of a payload will be? Okay, we have been created a card. So now I suppose we need to do some coloring also in that to build a clean alert card layout, style it dynamically based on a payload. Okay. Step B. What is the step B? Set it inner HTML inner text with a payload. Okay. Card dot inner HTML with the payload text message. Inner, why we use inner HTML? We will be using inner text. This is the most thing provision with the payload. Payload. What is the payload message will be? It's like this. So the card inner text will be payload. After that, what we have to do is to build a clean alert layout, style it dynamically based on the payload type success, and append it into the live page container dot using append child. How do we are going to connect with the live page? Mm, this is a global window thing, right? And I want to connect with it. Tom. That's for now. Using a child. That's a card. We have to use a body, right? Mm, how we are supposed to do a body? Const body equals to uh, document dot create element, not append element. Mm, I literally forgot. It's for how we select body of the HTML using JS. Let's catch the document dot body. Okay, document dot body. Document curate selector. Okay. We can both use document dot body or document dot query selector. Okay. So document dot body. Okay. So we didn't need this thing, right? Okay. But let's go to back and we have been selected document dot body. Inside that, do we have something? Yeah. No. Uh, I think we should have a main here. Uh, main. Okay. Uh, if you want to select a particular thing, uh, let's document dot body dot main. Mm, if we want to select main from and name from body, uh, document dot query selector main. We're using document dot query selector, which is the easiest thing. Mm-hmm. The modern way we are using going to with the modern way. So query selector is the efficient way. So little bit forgetting what's happened when we mostly working with React Next.js project. So we forgot the native thing. It's happening. So let's see. Okay. So let's move forward. So we haven't selected the main, and what we are going to do is main dot append child. What we have, append child card. We have been card the counter. Okay, so we have been done with this. Mm-hmm. But how does it create element? It will be hold. Okay. Do we run visual simulation function for testing function console.log hub? Okay, so it will be initializing working with like this. Little bit complicated. What it will be do? Calling the notifications or alert failed. Okay, but it will be giving the error also. Uh, uh, uh. Okay, no issue. Let's try to run this. Open with a live server. Let's go with the inspect here. Okay, it's too much short. I want to see the console. Okay, can we short this? Okay, what we are able to see is scraping, type error, card inner text is not a function. Okay, so here we are live checking the error also. So today we are not just coding in the script compiler. We are actually seeing how the actual code which runs in the your browser, how it's performed, and how we can do the system design questions through our actual visual code and in browser. So live we are checking, right? So we are experimenting. Let's see. Okay, something is wrong. Is card dot inner text is not a function. So how supposed to it to okay inner text? I think so. It's working, right? Inner text. How does inner text and okay? Let's see. How does inner text and append child works? Oh, let's we have a look because it's been high time. So okay, the main dot inner text equals to it's like this thing. So it's not a thing. So it's we will be storing it like this and about append it's just main okay it's here we are correct. So let's just see. Okay, after initializing architecture UI component bound clearly to trigger broadcast event main script line number 40. In the line number 40 we have been a condition. What we have a condition here is line number 40 console.log error. Okay, so this error we are facing which is while the callback is function is calling. So yeah, because of work is pending, so it's not a coding error, it's just a request to move forward. Let's move forward. We have been completed this class also. After this what we have a next thing is navbar batch counter batch counter. This class targets a small number of a circle like notification bell number batch. Okay, it maintains the internal count. Okay, so this is a constructor and we have some pre-request data also. So let's say count equals to 0. So this is a private variable that we have been created. And this concept we call encapsulation. And oops. So okay. So if you know about the encapsulation data, so you can share your knowledge in comment section. We will love to see. Uh, Apart from this, we have a notification bell maintains the internal if it implements and update notifications. Okay, this is the update notifications method that increment the count by 1 and updates the HTML text inside the batch directly using inner text. Okay, let's little digest something. We have some steps also. Steps A, increment internal numerical counter tracker metrics. Increment internal numerical counter. Okay. What we are going to do is this dot hashtag count equals to this dot hashtag count plus 1. For better understanding, we have been clear in the normal. Other than this, we can directly uh, post increment, use the post increment, so it will be automatically done. But for better, we run this by 1 and updates the HTML inside the batch using directly dot inner text. Write the new number directly onto your UI layout, target the element. Mm, little confused. What we have to do is set up any necessary private counting variable here. Okay. But we have been declared above only, so it's not an issue. If we okay, increment a numerical counter tracker meter. So increment this counter tracker meter here. Step we write the new number directly. New number is UI. Okay. Uh, Batch. I think so. Batch directly. So what we have to do is this dot batch uh, batch dot inner text inner text equals to UI layout target element. But I think so it should use the payload, right? Instead of payload or something count. Okay, so we have a comment viewers. Narendra Ingle. Okay, I hope I pronounce you. Welcome to our session. How to set up sandbox environment for cloud code for data, personal data safety. And does it really require sandbox environment in cloud code? Okay, so welcome, Narendra. Uh, for your recently your questions you have been asked, so I didn't set up anything related to sandbox environment. But I have been working for a thing in which I can't disclose, but it's a required a sandbox because sandbox helps you to maintain your code inside a particular safe environment rather affecting any others thing that you are doing. So it's better to you have a sandbox. And how to set up a sandbox environment for cloud code? Is it cloud code or cloud code? You can set up by asking agent also AI, but personally I didn't set up any sandbox. But using a sandbox, it's a safe thing, and it protects your data inside your particular environment. Basically, we are mostly doing with the Python things. We are creating a virtual environment, and inside that we are performing all the things and all of code. So you can do that. For the procedure, I didn't know the exact procedure. You can ask Google and take any things or watch YouTube video for reference. Yeah, welcome to our live session. Let's go. Okay, next thing how we can do is this dot count as okay. Write the new number directly onto the UI layout. Hmm, I'm a little bit confused. Okay, here's steps A. Payload about the update payload. Right. This is not. This is your increment internal numerical tracker. Write the new number directly onto a UI layout target element. So what do we will we do about the payload? Aren't we going to use the payload that way? I think so. Let's go with the payload here. I don't want to just think. Okay. Okay, that's it. This was the code. No, I think we should read this also. How to think like a front-end system engineer. As you approach this from scratch, analyze the structural data links carefully. The element blind. Okay. Notice how document.getElementID notification back is used inside the constructor blocks to lock the execution context onto the specific section of a visual page. Okay. Does we have something like this notification batch? Yeah, we are having this thing. I used a constructor blocks. Okay, DOM creation hooks to create a list item visually without string appending mistakes. A senior developer creates object plainly. New card equals to payload.text. Okay, we are having a payload.text thing. So just a second, we are having a payload.text here also, I think so. And we will be having payload. Do we have a payload here? No. We are having a payload in this. Yeah, here we are having a payload, so it has some kind of a text inside it, so it should be printed. Take your time to wiring up a notification. Let's just try this. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, it has some issue. Is main is not defined. What? Let's try with another thing and let's check here. Mm, console.log. Okay, we are having some issues here. Reference main is not defined. Script.js equals to 40. Okay, we are having a 40, line number 40, not 40. 0. Okay, let's just check once again. Are we facing something issue? Console.error map. So this functions callback function is have an issue here. Mm, they are recommending the map main thing. Set property 40 40 40 always I think is 40. 109 reading text inner text. Okay, 109 has some issue also. Console.log scraping result live HTML console.log batch URL, and this is from line number 10 gets element by ID. Okay, so this was ending here. This was ending here, and we are supposed to see the data is here. But what is the issue is line number 11. Line number 11 is value document dot id notification batch inner text dot inner text. Okay. And here what we are going to see, inner text cannot read the property of a null. Actually we are observing as a data null, but why it's so, just understand why we are getting a null. Mm-mm-mm. Something is issue here. Mm. Are we supposed to return this? I think so, because we didn't return. That's why we are getting error. Let's just try. Nope. Okay, we have to debugging line by line. This is working. Yep. Okay, how notifications has been declared. Okay. After that, new global alert. Okay. And Vargas connect both visual element as independent subscribers to hub. Hub.subscribe. Okay. So now first subscribe has been activated. Okay. Subscribe is called. And when subscribe is called in, it says a new alert. Okay, so here we got a new alert. So in the topic, first of all, we will getting a new alert, right? New alert, and this will be getting as a data dot alert feedback update data. Okay, I need little more understanding, clear visual for understanding this. What we are doing this, we are sending a callback thing. Yeah, and this is a callback that we have been sent. Okay, So here we receive a callback and those callback has been pushed in the data. Okay. Okay, that's a great thing. Can we console.log dash? Okay. Okay, let's just check console.info. We have another thing also, console.log info error no, warning. We have a warn, right? Console.warn. So we are going to say this dot hashtag topics. Okay, so let's just see. Yeah, here we can see. Apart from console.log and console.error, we are also having some other thing like console.warning, console.info, and other things. So let's just check what we are having here. So in this we are having two things. First is alert. Okay, this is a new callback. So this type of a data has been saving here. You can see. So why we are facing the issue is new alert and it's been saved by alert this callback. Okay, the two callbacks are saving properly, so no doubt we are not having issue here. And subscribe. Uh, let's just see. Does we having a issue here? Just want to see console.warn and here we are going to see array. Okay, so here we are getting this thing. Okay, we are getting the two callbacks exactly what we want. Okay, so this is the array and this array has having a two function inside it. So we are debugging for now, and this two functions will be accessed by here this. Okay, so what we are trying doing is here we call the cbf, and this cbf has been passed the data inside this here. Also, can we see the data what we have a data? Okay, okay, the text database connection lag spike detected type warning. Okay, so we got a text like this thing, text untyped. Okay, so this data we are getting it from this parameter. So what we are supposed to do is this is the data, right? Database connection lag spike. So do we are passing this particularly? From where does we pass this? Data connection text. Okay, this is the thing we are doing, passing. We have been subscribed. Okay, successfully we have been pass this. Also we have been triggered this thing, simulating, and we have been alert. Okay, so this is the first news alert. Text your order, but when it's try to do publish, okay, second thing is working. We are not able to. Yeah, we can see the first event also. This is the first event, but it's breaking here when this main is not defined. Why it is here? Because script.js line number 44. We are having issues 44 here. Why we are getting the error? Okay. No, it's not the issue like this. I think so. Why should it's mm, if we remove this type, what will happen then? Mm, nothing. We are getting error then also. Okay, so let's figure it out. Why it is so? Why we are getting the this two error? Main is not defined. Why is again and again? Mm, line number 68 also has some problem, severe problem. Global. Here you can see at a global line number 68 script, which is calling this function. Yeah. Main is not defined. Why? Okay, this main. Okay. Line number 68. So this was actual error. And this error was throwing here, line number 44. So what does this mean? Update main is not defined. Main is not defined. Okay, so we are going to do body. So now why should a body? It should be a main, right? And now we are, yeah, now successfully we can see the output here, but along with output we're also having some issues. Now you can see this is the order ID and shipping database connection like spike. We are actually seeing the details in our screen. Let's solve another issues which we are. So inner text setting null. So what is about? And it's coming from the add nav update line number 86. Let's just figure it out. Line number 86. How we are going to face that? I think the screen is visual clearly, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's find out the other thing. What is the issue is here? Mm, let's figure it out. Line number is 86. 86. We are having the 86. So the whenever you debugging, so the first thing that you get the error, it's a check whether it's coming from directly or it's coming from a console.error that you have been set. So I was confused because line number 44 was just like this catch error. It doesn't mean the error, but actual error you can see here while debugging that it's coming from the at navbar batch counter update line script js line number 86. This inform you 86 line number. So in line number 86 we got there and figure it out. Okay, so now it's having a 86. Here we are 86, and now we can see this dot inner text equals to, okay, so why it is so? Because cannot set null. Okay, so let's remove this thing for now, and we can see again we are having a issue that payload is, okay, so let's just check console dot warn. See here, so we are doing this only for the purpose of checking the data is properly loaded or not. Okay, so see here your order ID is okay, first in, second is this. Okay, it's working fine. Then what it is? 84 is working fine. We got the data. And this dot batch dot inner text. Okay. What is the issue is here? We are accessing this thing, right? This dot batch and this is the element ID. Are we are we getting the element ID anything? So let's set up any necessary private counting variable here. Okay, we have been set up here above. It's no issue. Let's just console dot warn element ID. Next, check or see. This is we are using for the uh, debugging purpose. So this is, you can see, notification check, and here we got a notification batch, which is notification batch is a UI component bound clearly to memory tracks. Okay, this element we are getting here, notification batch, and this is, let's just check me. This is called a notification batch or something. This is a DOM. Actually, we are saying this dot batch must be null. Okay. So one of our viewer has commented us. Let's just, okay. Before moving forward, I'm just want to check once again. Okay, not adding here. Okay. Let's listen to what viewer has been told. Hmm. This dot batch. Okay, this dot batch must be null. Okay. It's not a null actually. It's having a proper name here. You can see notification batch has something. Okay, so it has been passing from where? Okay, this is working. This is working fine. And what we, yeah, you can say this notification batch has been go to their data and displays the value document.id, and we are passing this thing. dot inner text. We are actually having an inner text here. So I think so this dot payload is not will be accessing. Instead of that, let's try out this dot hashtag count. Just refreshed. So what we are getting is setting null. Cannot set property null inner text. Okay. Yeah, you are right because this is setting up to null, but why it is null? So we have to find that out. Mm, thank you, Jokopinox, for your update. We find helpful. So let's just check why it is null. So yeah, it's a present batch here only. So let's just find out what's the issue. Mm-hmm. Inner text setting of line number. It's coming from line number 89. Script 89 here. This dot batch dot inner text equals to. The what is so. For now, let's comment it down. What we are going to see. Okay. So here we got a little error. Does it need to return something? Mm, what would it cost in the promise type error? Cannot read the properties of the null reading inner text. Okay. This supposed to return or just line number 118. 118 is doing this thing. And what is doing here? Just console.log and what we are seeing document dot. We want to see the inner text of this match box. Uh, document dot get element ID notification batch. Okay, we have been created notification batch and notification batch. What is the text inner text we want to check? Okay. Mm, notification of hub is fine. Global alert is also fine. Where the error is coming from, it's error from this. Step B, write the new number directly onto the UI layout target element. UI layout target element. So this is the target element, I think so, or a payload. I just want to see what is the payload here. Console.log, see here. Let's delete this. It's working fine. It's a notification thing. And here we are payload. In the payload you can see it's working fine. Text, we're having a text and this text. Okay, and inner text equals to this dot, not the this dot count. It should be having a payload dot text. uh, yeah, this is the thing, I think so, and it should return, I think so. Does it need to be returned? Why it should return? Mm, I just understand. It's what calling is, it's notification calling to notification batch and inner text, right? And this is the inner text. What we have found is element ID. Check this is notification. And here check this is notification. Yeah, this is the notification batch actually. And this dot batch is the element. And this dot batch is dot inner text equals to. What we are doing is not return. We are doing this, calling this thing, and this element dot inner text should be this thing. We want to just do this thing. Okay. but we didn't get anything from here. Let me just check. So, can understood. Mm, your order, yeah, it's working fine. But why didn't this data is going to save in the inner text? Why it is not saving here? Because this data is not saving here. That's why we're getting the error. Mm, so this is a data. When we call this thing here, inner text, document dot get element by notification batch dot inner text. So why we didn't get anything? Mm-mm-mm. Write the new number directly onto the UI layout. If you console not log this, what you are going to see? Okay, I'll just have a refresh. Yeah, inspect the page and check the notification that element is present or not. Yeah, actually it's present. You can see. Okay, let's show me the elements. Mm, data connections. Okay, just to have a see here. This data has been accessible and this data has gone inside this. So also the name of native code. Let's just check. This has a class name or something. No, it doesn't have a class. Okay, I think the problem is we didn't set any class name something. That's why it's happening. Hmm. We can say that we haven't fixed the data itself, but not the class setup. That's why it's the error because it's unable to find. Yeah. Yeah, Joker, it's you're right because it didn't find any notification batch element. Because of that, it's giving the issue. Thank you, buddy. Let's see how we are going to fix that. Do we have said in the questions that we have to update the class name also? Let's just check that. Uh, okay, for event, we are done with this. Global alert, we have problem in the navbar uh, batch counter. Okay, the class targets a small number of a circle like notifications valve. It maintains a count state. It implements update dot notifications payload. Okay, yeah, here we got the notification payload, which is inside the increment one count by one and updates the HTML inside the batch using inner text. Uh, updates the HTML text. Update the HTML text using the batch.innerText equals to this dot a using text. We are doing the right thing. There was a little bit confusing what we have been told that implement an update notifications payload. This is a notification payload that we are receiving. We are receiving the text also. Okay. So this is our pain point where we have to do the changes. Count by one. We have been increased the count by one. Apart from this, what we have to do is and updates the HTML text. The HTML we have been this.html is a element ID, and this element ID dot inner text equals to pay inner text. Mm, yeah, that correct most of the part, but there has something issue because of that we are facing the issue. Just want to understand. Write a new number directly into the UI layout and target the element. Write the new number directly into the UI layout. Uh, let's understand what does this thing means. Explain me this sentence. I think this sentence will be help us. Okay. More. UI layout interface, website dashboard. Target the specific box text field or a label like a total counter assigned to hold it. Using sentence allow the display on the user's screen. UI layout, bake of terms. The visual interface or a visual interface the user looks at. Okay, got it. Target element, the specific box, text field, or a label like total counter assigned to hold that data. Using the code to update the display so the old number is replaced by the new one. Okay, we have been done, right? We have been replaced that thing. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, I think we should also doing the. Can we do this? Main dot append again. This dot batch. What will happen then? We'll just see. Nope. Mm, it's not fixed. It's not the correct solution, I think so. Mm, 91. 91 is this, and here we are getting the error. 91 is this, and here we are getting error. Uh, Update payload. So payload, it has a text, right? Which is coming, and we have to update that thing. Mm, 91. Mhm. Let's comment this out for now. After commenting also we are getting the error from the alert visuals and document.get error alert feed container. This time we have an issue with the alert team container. Okay. Mm, let's take up a help of a AI for now. We are a little bit confused because this thing is a little tricky for us. Let's ask him to do. Okay. Uh, do we have some hint or what? Something? Take your time wiring up notification hub and the custom dot update HTML manual. Paste your code. Inner dot text. Let's take this and look. We have this thing, right? This dot batch equals to document dot element ID. Uh, Element ID, right? And what we are doing to is text. I think we are correct. Somewhat we miss also. I didn't understand. Okay. I think you need to create an element for the batch. Batch. Okay. Where it's a batch here for now. Update and actually created element. We can see here we are for the global alert feed Joker. We have been created a batch for this already. Uh, where you can see where we have been created. Create element. This card has been created, and using this card we are working with. Now we are working with here nav. mm, Traffic new numbers directly into the UI layout target element. Mm-mm-mm. So this isn't working fine. This is working fine. But what is not working fine is this thing. Uh, what we are going to say this. We passing this thing. Okay, text value. We didn't get a document dot notification batch in inner text. Actually, this dot inner text is not working fine. Document dot get element, it's not able to getting the those element. That's why it's uh, this is the element created notifications, right? And this element should be uh, should we push that? Okay, for now let's body dot append child main dot append child this dot bad BADGE. Okay, so what we have done, we have been entered that element. Let's now check. Parameter 1 is not find an append child. Okay, so we didn't find any element child. Mm. Nope, this is not working. We have created a thing, but we didn't name it, right? What we can do is name this thing and set ID to this thing, which means we haven't created this thing, right? Global alert update payload. Uh, is this returning anything? Document dot. And if we can set the attribute to this, we can create. We have to just understand how we can set the attribute to that div. Let's just check how we are going to set the variable name. Uh, for now, I'm a little bit blank out. But how do we supposed to set that? Notification hub is not working here. This we have been created a element. Here we have created the element, and here we are setting the value for this. And for I want to just we want to. Okay, can we check the payload name? Console dot one payload, and let's just check the payload name here. Mm, does it has any name? Payload is just an object here. Okay, it doesn't have any name. It is a direct functions, and then we can create a badge element below card and open to it card. Okay, So currently suggestion is in the global alert. Yeah, we have been created a batch. Yes, we can say this is the created a batch. Mm, and append element below the card. Below the card, okay, create a batch. Okay, let's try with what you're saying. But how we are supposed to pass that thing? Notification ID with the notification ID. So notification Joker that you are saying the notification ID, which is we are getting from here, not from here. You can see the notification ID, the thing that we are getting, yeah, this thing is from this line, this payload, not with this thing. So we are getting from the element ID from the this constructor, not inside this class. So we can't access this. Mm, 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 mm. The thing is, we are getting an element ID, correct? That element ID is not existing. Mm, main dot card, one div has been selected, right? So what we are thinking is, can set up any unnecessary private variable count here. Instead of that, what we can then in Nava, instead of that, why don't we select a div const, not here, not in the constructor, but in here. Const uh, current cur div equals to document dot query select get element ID. No. What I suppose thinking is we just cache that main variable uh, document dot query selector div. So first div will be selected by here, and those div will be current div because we didn't have anything, right? Let's just check. Uh, actually, we have a two div here, so this is the issue also. We want just one div, right? Mm, what we can do is we select this div. For now, let's current div equals to current div equals dot set attribute. Set attribute is uh, this dot batch. Now just check. We are hit and try another. Mm, no, this was also a fail, I think so. After setting the set attribute also. So now what is mm, no, it's not what. Let's take the help of a AI agent. What it's the best suggestion, let's just understand from that. So we have tried the best thing, but we are a little bit confused and not able to do this. Let's take a help of AI instead of rather just uh, okay, roaming here and there. Okay. Mm-hmm. So this is a solution. Uh, we are facing some issue where during the notification batch, during the notification batch and in alert feed, uh, instead of giving solution to us, review it and just give a hint, us a hint, so we can try one more time and solve it. So we are asking for a hint for now. Let's just take a hint rather than solution. Your current purpose of message broker timer is working perfectly. Okay. So one good thing, you've implemented asynchronous execution pipe correctly. The alert feed placement defection plus locally global alert constructor. Okay, we are having an issue here only. Okay, the constructor element ID. Okay, element ID. Okay, global main child. Oh, but the problem, the test suitcase virtual does not have actually the main tag. It contains div precisely named alert feed container because you're appending the card to main instead of using this. Okay, that's the issue. Got it. So we have to use this dot container, and let's see, does it fix? No. Actually, apart from this, we also tell that update your code and newly card right in the specific instance property captured during batch override trap. Step A is correct, step B is wrong. Okay, here also we have a wrong solution. Step B. Okay, the writing the text instead of count. Writing text instead of, okay. Here we didn't have to count. We have to this dot count. Yeah, I was thinking, but how? What is the use of payload here? Which means the problem, the batch count like the notifications well. Okay, display 1 2. Mm, the backdoors invested slow display, but it's not able to visible. Okay, let's give him a more context. I have done yeah, with your suggestion. So GG suggestion, but we are practicing this code in our VS Code and with the index.html file. I have attached the script dot file and our script.js and remove the browser environment and critical browser environment and remove the this simulator environment. So now it's have a clear understanding what we are doing. So let me just check. Boom, virtual architecture. Okay, so that was it. But we didn't check the data, right? Mm, we have a style something. So we just copy the style and paste this thing. Uh, yeah, we'll just check. The, but we are unable to see the data, right? Mm, uh, just want to know. Uh, the problem is solved, but we are unable to see the data here. This is something. Moving your practice out simulation straight into the live VS Code within an index file while is how productions by publications world by applying a decouple the container dot append child. Okay, now just check it out. What we have been doing wrong. Append child dot ensures the alert load directly. Inner talks guarantees notifications text option. Ah, no. You didn't solve this. We have a issue. Uh, this is wrong. uh, index HTML code. Okay, let me just check me assign. Mm, why am I supposed to doing this thing? I'm just confused about the style tag. Is it a proper? Uh, yeah, it's a proper thing. That's not the issue here. I'm just confused about why this is thing. But we are getting the error right like this thing. Uh, but we are facing the errors like this in our uh, window inspect data. Uh, I know you haven't solved the question, but it has a issue because we didn't see the exact details. Because JavaScript is running before the HTML have completely finished load inside the water. Line number 44. When a script executes a line 44 const alert new global alert container looks like a page, find nothing and set container to null. Later when the update.style. Three way to fix this additional add the defer. Okay. So because it's loading little early, we have a issue. Okay, we don't know about the defer thing. It's a little new for us also. Uh, Not working. Open with the live server. Console. Nope, not fixed. What's the next issue is approach the strict tag. Script tag is move to absolute bottom. Yeah, it's actually it's absolute bottom only. Okay, does this mean to create like this thing? Okay. Okay, because we didn't create. Okay, they want to create. Okay, Joker, you are correct. We have to create by ourselves only because they didn't. Previously, you told to check this. It's present or not. You have to create by own only. They didn't set this thing. Okay, so here we got. Okay, so we have to create by default. I think it will be created by in the process only. So yeah, thanks Joker Finox, your help. It was a creation. We have to create this. Your suggestions was correct for the starting time, but we are thought in the terms of script and the class objective. In here, in the system design here, we have to create. We are thinking, but we have to create in the index.html itself. So yeah, this is the thing that we want to create. And although it's not the perfect thing that we have been created, it's just a hit and try that we have been try today and today managed out how the things are working and how we are practicing a real world system design question in our VS Code. So that's it for now. I hope so you enjoyed today's session. It was quite large and also a little bit vague, but it was interesting. We are actually worked on a real world examples and completed it. This was a huge victory for us. And you can also practice with together. If you're watching till end, mention in the comment section you're watching. We love to see your live chats, and you can also post in our YouTube community sections. We love to see your post there, your milestone, what you have been achieving or working on. We love to see that. So that's it for today. We have been practices the system design. After this, in the next session, we will try to go with questions like we have a next micro project, real-time chat and message gateway. Okay, deep into closures lexical scope. Okay, some of the interesting scope we are having, and more and more we will be try to interact with DOM and low level designing together in the system design. We will be understand more of this and moving forward with some great stuff. Till then, have a great day and meet you in the next session. That's my time for now today. Good night. Radhe Radhe. Meet you in the next session. So let's stop. Okay.